Hello Raider Nation, this is OneManOneCamera. Today it is March 7th, about 11:30 or 11:40 in the morning. I am standing on Russell Road on the overpass, taking a look at the Allegiant Stadium. So check it out. It appears that most of the exterior of the stadium that we can see from the ground level looks pretty good. It looks like it's done. They just installed the Allegiant sign yesterday, I believe they finished it yesterday the 7th. I'm sorry, the 6th of March. And it's right over on the right hand side. We'll get a close up later. It's a nice day. It is a bit windy, it's cloudy, about 70 degrees. So come on, let's just check things out. First, this street right here we're looking at right now is Dean Martin. And as you can see, it looks like a lot of the, or all of it, most of it, of the sidewalk is complete. Which is nice, because it was pretty rocky and, under construction, so to speak. Here's the roof, and there are some workers up there working away. I put the zoom on to get a close-up of what the guys are doing up there, and let's take a peek. And like I said, it is extremely windy today, so it looks like they have their safety ropes on, which makes a lot of sense, because it's pretty dangerous up there with all this wind. Stay safe, guys. You see all that dust flying around? There you go. Okay, I moved down a wee bit on Russell Road to get a look at the stairs leading down to the field tray. Now, unfortunately, the field tray is not visible from the ground, so we're out of luck there, right? But we can see the stairs, which is something, okay? All right, let's try to zoom in on those stairs. Okay, those are the stairs. Oh. Okay, and those are the stairs down to the field tray. Man, I really wish I could get inside this place and take a closer look, but maybe someday, but not today. Yeah, no cranes working today, either because of the wind or just not on the schedule. Alright, so here's a view from Russell Road. Just ran into Duntop and his family, very nice people, and also Andrew and his wife, very nice people. Nice to see you guys. Hope to see you again real soon. Alright. This is a straight shot down Polaris. Now, if you notice to the right, we have that new sidewalk being made. and then we have a lot of dirt, and then the street. Now I suspect they are going to widen this whole sidewalk from what it was before. You see in front of us, it does not look like it was really much of anything, but now with the Raider Stadium, with Allegiant Stadium being constructed, I imagine it will be very, 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 very wide. Okay? All right. Now Polaris Street, because of all the construction and so on and so on, they will probably redo this street completely with a new blacktop at minimum. At minimum, yeah? All right. Check out the wind. I just wanted to get a straight-on shot of this new sidewalk, which is being laid and not complete yet. So it's nice, right? You got your palm trees on the one side, and then you have the railing on the other side. Very nice. And then you're going to have a parking lot right here. Now I'm not sure who will be parking here. It's probably VIP parking, I imagine. The rest of, if you're not a VIP, you're going to be hoofing it from somewhere around here, or you'll be riding in on public, what you call the ride share, either the bus or Lyft or Uber or a taxi. All right? Okay, let's keep on going down Polaris. Okay, so I moved down more on Polaris, and this is a very nice view, as usual. And so as you can see, most of the glass panels have been put up, but there are two holes, or two panels, or three panels missing directly in front of us. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you can see, you can almost see the spurs, but I don't see anyone working on them. I'm sorry, I don't see any of the guys working on the roofing right now. Too bad. All right. So I took a closer look at those missing panels to see what I can see on the inside of the stadium, and I can't see, well, I was not able to see anyone working on those spurs, which is unfortunate because I saw Duntoff's. He had a great shot of some of the guys working on the spurs, which was through one of the bus, which was through one of the panels. That was very, very nice. All right. Now there's some young palm trees over here, some on the scrawny side, but I'm quite sure they'll grow up to the mighty palm trees we all expect to see when in Las Vegas. And you can see with this sweeping white stripe, that's not completed yet. It looks like they still have to add a few more sections to get it up to snuff. And then even below the lower portion, you see the white stripe, and that's not done either. So, but like I said, this is probably, in the exterior, looks to be about 99% finished, in my opinion, because the glass panels are almost complete, and the top portion panels look complete. It's just some of the white striping, and then the missing panels here and there, but it looks like they should be on time for the July 31st finishing date. All right, let's keep rolling. Just a shot of one of the many different types of cranes that were used on this job. This is a smaller one, nowhere near the size of Big Bird or of Tweety Bird, but you know, came in, did its job. For those wondering, this is the typical type of security gate that the workers would go through with the turnstiles. And so I've seen these gates here on this job, and also on the Circa. There's something similar, and on MSG Sphere, I am pretty much in front of where the elevator was. And as you can see, there's still a big opening. And, you know, I presume that it'll be closed up, you know, well within the time of the opening of the stadium. All right. So one more time on Polaris, I believe, and then we'll head over to Al Davis Way. All right? So just hang on. So I moved down to the corner of Hacienda and Polaris. This is a very good shot of the stadium. You can see pretty much the whole thing from this side, from this spot. And notice to the left, there is still the scaffolding there. I'll get a close-up later. And you can see the big crane, which is down and not actually in use right now. But it's a very nice shot, you know? And there's some workers going home, I guess, because it is... It is 2 p.m. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I moved down to Hacienda and Aldebaran, which will become Al Davis Way. Now, when they change the sign to Al Davis Way, they're probably going to have a lot of trouble keeping it there because I can't imagine that a lot of folks are going to want to come in and just steal it, you know? Because how often can you see a sign which says Al Davis Way? They probably should sell them, actually, you know, in the gift shop or the Raiders image store. All right? Aldebaran and Hacienda. Now, just a close-up of the scaffolding. There's no guys working right now. I guess they're done with it or not on the schedule. Just a close-up. Okay, so I am right next to the stadium, and of course we have the bollards here. Bollards will surround the stadium for safety's sake, because there's always some nut job trying to put a point somewhere, right? So thank you for those bollards. Bollards? Bollard. I call them bollards. Bollards? Bollards. All right, okay. Now, back to these planter boxes. So... planter boxes, they will be putting in some sort of plants in here soon. There's one little tree right there. You know, he'll grow big and strong. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go to Dean Martin and then come back. All right, let's go. Okay, so right now I'm on Dean Martin, just south of the stadium, and it does look pretty nice from this angle also. You know, the design firm who created this look for the Raiders Stadium, they deserve a big pat on the back because it does look pretty darn good. All right, you guys? Like I always say, if you're in town, passing through, or if you live in Vegas, come down, take a look at the stadium. It's pretty good, you know? I mean, a lot of times we live somewhere, you say, you know what, I've been living here, I've never been over there, blah, 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 blah. You know, take a peek. It ain't gonna kill you, all right? All right. And I quite like that line of trees in front of us. Presumably you park somewhere and then you just walk on in to the stadium. It's a nice little touch, you know. It's the little things that make things so much more nicer. All right, I am directly in front of the Allegiant sign. Now, it should say Allegiant Stadium, and if you notice to the right of the T, there are those two bars there, which will hold the stadium letters. All right. Looks good. I just wanted to get a shot of the location of this large, extremely large video screen, which will be on the side of the stadium. You know, and I think it's great, but I'm still wondering how it's going to work. And you can see the reflection of the freeway in the glass. So I don't know, you guys. I still wonder how much of a distraction it will be for the drivers if they have some heavily animated or some heavily moving items on the screen. It could be eye-catching, but let's hope not too eye-catching. All right, you guys, let's keep on moving. I moved north a little bit, and I wanted to get a shot of the scaffolding. And like I mentioned earlier, no one's really working on it today, but I just want to get a close-up, just take a look, see what's going on. Okay, so right now I moved over to the Hacienda overpass. This for a nice shot of the stadium that you can view from this side. Now remember, the Hacienda overpass is due for some sort of renovation to make it more foot traffic friendly for the Raider games. Well, for any events here on the stadium, at the stadium. So if we just take a swing around. Now this is currently what the Hacienda overpass looks like. Standard overpass, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess 4 lanes, 4.5 lanes, 5 lanes. And I did a video before where you can walk from Mandalay Bay all the way to, just pan around here, pan around, pan around, pan around, pan around, pan around, that corner to this gate. I think it's gate number 8 in about 13 minutes, which actually is not that bad as far as walks go. But of course, getting to Mandalay Bay is always, that's part 1, right? All right, now what else is going on? This lovely blacktop right here, which is north of the stadium, which I still believe would be for your ride sharing, your Lyfts, and your Ubers. Over to the right, and we're still north of the stadium. I can get in there. Now that's part of the parking. I am not sure if it's a VIP parking or what, but it's being smoothed out because previously it was holding, that area was holding some, I believe, the glass panels and other things in storage. Okay, all right. So overall, it was a lovely day. Another shot of this empty area, which would turn some sort of parking. Oh, a runner, hey. And also, the sidewalk, hang on, where are you? There we go. The sidewalk north of the stadium is almost complete. They have a little bit more to go before it reaches Polaris. Now on Polaris, mentioned earlier, it looks like they're tearing up the whole sidewalk to replace it, probably make it wider, and also do some street improvement to make it look nicer for when the games start. All right. This is OneManOneCamera, thanking you all for watching today. Please subscribe for more updates on the Raiders Stadium, Raiders HQ, and other construction projects around Las Vegas. Thanks again for watching. Please have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Uh-oh.